on a new adventure.
Tree grab, so your damage starts to skyrocket. On this position, it's a bit trickier, but you do have multiple stunts to play with if you manage to catch one of these heroes out. Issue is trying to angle yourself around the Death Prophet. You're dual melee against this hero.
Oh.
DP just exalts at that.
What a toss back, mid one, but no, the first blood's gonna go the way of Q. And Q, that was some great positioning from the Mars. He's gonna be alright for now. Fearless. Oh, nice juke on the stun. Gets the Vortex off into the Remnant, and Fearless eventually does get the kill. And immediately is out with the voice lines, of course. So in this new game, he's having a much better time. Bot lane, mid one. Avalanche toss into Arfu, but Masaros, he survives the initial combo. And with the Siphon, he is still alive. And the Fissure, it's going to block Arfu out. He can't make his way over to Masaros. He will go down as mid one keeps going for the dive in. Another Siphon out. Mid one, please tell me you get the kill. They do get it in the end with the blood right. But they know mid one's stuck. The spear's gonna land. Mid one, he's out of mana. He's got the soul ring, but that's about all he's got. And I suppose on the brighter side, he still at least gets the kill onto Masaros, but I can't say it's worth his own life. That was on the tail end of that Observer Ward. I mean, Roger, he ends up getting the Ob's kill, but Fearless is able to secure his life instead. Now Moon gonna try and get aggressive with his Haste Rune. Edict out as well. Pulse to the low ground. Fearless, can you actually escape? In the meantime, Jackie's cut off Arfu. Fearless still trying to go for a run. He'll very fire up, and actually vortexes the creep. They are. Masaros gonna be spotted. Mid one. Avalanche tosses there into the blood riot, and this should be an easy kill. Fearless, he's rotated though. He'll try to get at least some form of a trade onto Rogi, and does. Oh, Fissure. Not quite the block they were looking for there from Arfu. They can still try, but Q is around with the Arena. In fact, they might turn now. Arena's going to catch two. TP is there from set zero. Spear eventually is going to land onto the cliff, but now SMG, they've brought Moon in. They'll go after set zero. That'll be one down, and they might just find a second as Fearless. He will die as King of the Hill. Arfu, no, he will survive. He outruns the Crypt Swarm. It's not like the Leshrac really drops off too much either. It still pumps out a hell of a lot of damage. The Motivate, they're going to grip up this 5 into the mid lane. They'll go right after KB. TPs are coming in to try and force a fight, but it's too late. They've already lost one. In fact, Moon now is going to be jumped Arfu. He's around with the Blink Dagger, but he's got no Echo Slam. In fact, Avalanche Toss is going to be onto the Earthshaker. He blinked into the wrong time. He'll go down as well. Masaros, he'll keep chasing for a bit more. Mid one, he'll be a great target, but they aren't going to dive tier 3 towers quite yet. I suppose with the armlet, he's got plenty of armor as well right now, and just not enough damage flying out from mid one to really make Jackie too nervous. But now perhaps Rage has already been committed. Rupture's out. He hasn't got many places to go. Fish is going to be a nice block as well. He needs help ASAP. Fearless trying to get in range for the Infest, but it's not there. He zips on the wrong side of the Fissure, and Fearless is going to die at a boot. Oh, a bit of a miss-zip there from Fearless. Gonna cost them as now Q's jumped in, but it's 1 by 1. This is not what you want. Avalanche is out. Q's gonna die. Masaros, he's BKB'd up. It's not looking great for him. He can't survive with the Spirit Siphons. SMG, they will clean up as an Echo Slam towards the South. Arfu, he wants the last piece, but he won't get it. As Set Zero is going to give him the tip over. And Arfu, he will at least give them a gift for Motivate.Trust.
Yeah, it's not the best trade still for Motivate, but SMG definitely lining up their aggression there. Do find the big kills they need to. And Motivate.Trust maybe just getting a bit overconfident. Like, they weren't quite plumped up the way they wanted to. The response, the TPs in, but tier 2s were just a bit too slow. And they got flustered by getting Jackie caught out, and they were trying to just TP out. I think those brave TPs that we saw Jackie trying to pull in the triangle, you can't replicate that as a Storm. You don't have as much armor on Fearless, so the hits from the Tiny will just rip right through. Even the Razor can just melt you, and you have to kind of get yourself in a better position there. So SMG, with the punishment, start to reel back that lead again, making it a very even game. 18-17 now. Less than 1k lead for Motivate.Trust. And SMG, as long as they keep that pacing up, they can just keep running. And they do smoke up once more to get a good scan under Roshan as well. So they've got good time to force this fight.
Oh, Motivate, this could be trouble. Motivate, I'm not sure about this timing right now, as they know they're in there. Arfu gonna blink in with the Fisher now, and they've got Fearless already, but the Infest is gonna buy a bit of time, as Arfu, he'll be the first one to go down, but he does buy back. Meanwhile, Moon dropping very low with the finger. It wasn't enough. Masseros still trying, but they've got the Death Prophet down. Fearless, he's back in, but the Yule Scepter is gonna save the day, or maybe not. They still get the Leshrac down, but they have lost Fearless, and now they'll lose Q, as Jackie, he just needs to get the hell out. SMG still on the chase. Toss in onto Rogi. Bloodride is actually going to connect, and now the Fisher will hold him down. The buybacks, they are going to be too late. In fact, this could be the worst timing, as they is TP'd in. But can they actually fight back? I think the answer might be no, but Fearless, he's going to try. The man with no fear, he'll keep going. Zip back and forth, but now he's at a matter, and Arfu commits the Echo. No games here from our Earthshaker. Mid one, he's dropping low. Q, he might go for the chase, but I don't think he can actually keep up. He'll leave him be. As now Set Zero's respawned. You're going to lose Arfu to the tower damage. In fact, Spear out. Q, he is actually cleaning up. He's holding multiple heroes down. And somehow they make the buybacks worthwhile. Onto that tier 2 bottom tower. Fearless, he'll TP in. Mid one, he's going to get jumped with the spear out, but he's got help right behind him. Zip in though. How long can he survive? Fish is going to block him in, but no, the arena makes him bounce back out, and they will start to just shred the side of Motivate. This mid one, he actually does end up dropping, but that was only the Aegis. And as a trade, they get Masseros, and they might even find the Lifestealer. Jackie to drop. Hand up from mid one. And 4 heroes down as SMG, they will go onto the high ground. With the Diabolic Edict and the amount of damage mid one's pumping out, you could force a very early defense here from Motivate, as both tier 4s are about to drop. Mid one, he'll shred through the second, and they're onto the Ancient. You have no choice now. Motivate, they have to move in ASAP. Half HP Ancient mid one, he's gonna BKB up. He's a man of business. He'll just finish off the game, as the GG has been called. In fact, he'll leave the Ancient alone. Oh, the classic SEA play. Never finish the Ancient, always dive the fountain. In the end though, SMG able to pick up game 1 in this lower bracket final.
That's really going to set the pace. If they go Yules, they'll have hold. If they don't go Yules, keeping Monsters locked in is going to be a tall order. And they have to find a way to rip through the backline, because if Fearless manages to get that blink timing up, they don't really have the best catch for a Tinker.
Oh, here we go. Mid one, don't run up that staircase, because you're not going to like what you see. He'll go for the Doppel level 1 and try to make his way out. Do they have the control? Apparently they don't. They can't finish the job, and now Masseros is in trouble. They'll try to turn this one around, SMG. They are on the chase. Mid 1 is perfectly safe, as now it looks like Motivate, they're the ones in trouble. As Arfu, he's going to drop a little bit low, but Masseros is still the one in danger. KP able to take the first blood.
And the rest of SMG is having a really good time, but at the least you have Jackie and Monsters taking the top spot. Still, Jackie, you might get in a bit of a tough spot here.
Oh, they've got to stop this time, and Moon, he has the Requiem up, but they won't be able to hold him down long enough. Oh, never mind though, Magic Missile is there from KP, and they'll even find the Courier of Jackie. Just Q and Set Zero, but they have the Ravage, they have the Finger, and they want to get them on cooldown. Especially if they can find a big pickoff like mid one, and he might run right into them right now. Ward down Q, he sees mid one, gets the Hex off. They need those disables ASAP. Earthquake's gonna be there, Finger out, and there's your Ravage. No second guessing, just right into it.
Of Motivate.Trust. And again, they've got that Yules up on Moon, so they've got the Requiem setup they need to lock in a hero like Masseros' Ember.
Masseros. Rupture out, he'll just remnant away, but mid one, he was waiting at the exact right position. Hand up. Masseros, no high fives from him. As mid one, he'll take another kill on the PL.
For Motivate.Trust, just trying to get space out, trying to be greedy. Raji though.
Yeah, he's quite deep. Moon Gonna move in, Yule Scepter out. He's on Jackie. Requiem gonna be channeled onto set 0, but the damage really wasn't there. Cooldown's still going. They might be able to force the fight. Motivate trying to move in for the stuns out. Moon, he will back off the right moment, but the rockets are coming in and it will be enough. As KP, he will try to run as well, but it will be no good. Masaros able to claim the kill. They'll get a 2-for-0 trade in that mid lane. Definitely great news here for Motivate. You know, the cute thing about this, in fact, hold that thought, because Moon now might just get jumped. Chains are out. Masaros, he'll give all the vision for his Tinker to keep spamming out those rockets, but now the teammates are coming in. In fact, Rupture is out. They're going to go right after the Tinker instead, and they've got him. Fearless, still trying to survive, but eventually the rays will fly in from Moon. There's now Masaros. He's going to find his own way out. Looks like he is screwed though. Magic Missile will land, and that'll be enough as now the Earth Splitter flies through. Q will be targeted by mid one, but instead Diffusal Blade is out on Jackie, and they might just go for a dive. Jackie gonna get swapped right back into the loving arms of Moon and mid one. Ravage is there, but they've already lost their carry. They'll try to trade with the Earth Spike. It's only gonna land onto KP. Doesn't land onto mid one, and that'll mean the PL just runs away scot-free, and they can't actually lock him down. In fact, maybe now they can with Moon around, with the Yule Scepter up. Masaros, can you get out of this one? There's your Yule's out. Bloodright, Requiem, all going to be thrown out, and he will be punished. There you go. Tips out from Moon. They finally got him.
Ready to go for it fully, but
They've got KP, but he's got the Axe on. Like, he'll always have that secondary life with a Remnant. I think Missile is going to land. I suppose they could keep chasing forward, but Yules is out onto Masaros. Stomp, not going to be there instead of Magic Missile, but now a big Ravage set 0. He's got the blink up on the tide already, so he just jumped in and cleans up KP and Moon. Rupture's there on Jackie. They might be able to try and trade here as the Gyrocopter already so darn low and is eventually going to drop as now Rogi just keeps chasing forward. Mid one's going to join in. Who do they go after? It'll be right after that Tinker, as Fearless, he just gets demolished by mid one. It's a 4-for-2 trade. They got the initial 2 kills, but after that, it was all SMG.
you don't have much presence. I think that's something that we're lacking on this Gyro, and it's going to take a lot longer because he's still waiting for some initial pickups.
He's in, Requiem's out, set 0 is gone. He does have buyback, and he might need to commit because he's got the Ravage up right now, and his team might need it. Aegis does expire, but Fearless, he has been caught. Buyback is there now, but it might be all too late. Masteros, he's taken way too much damage, and he's out of mana. In fact, Jackie, he's gone as well. None of them have buyback. Onto Q, they'll get an ultra kill on mid one. Oh, what do you do now? There's a buyback on the Lion, but that's all you've got. Tips out for Masteros.
Oh, God.
And GG's called. That's it. 28 minutes in, SMG, they finish off game 2, and they are going to make their way over to the grand final. Jackie will still drop the 99, but this time around, he doesn't win the game. Motivate, they'll leave in third. SMG off to seek revenge against Boom Esports in the grand finals of the Pro Series Season 8.